we about to go right now.
Get some bread and go to the house.
Go make some bread. Yeah, that money.
Like how you did that.
What's it?
You see that money?
Get that bread.
Oh man, calm. Hold on just a second.
Oh, my
I ain't
bad.
that fast. I told you I got some internet challenge.
Here you go. National Pole Day. It was a gathering of young men to be declared a National Pole Day. I grabbed the mic and made the people get off like OJ Simpson. No, that's not Bart's brother. I spit his style with a smile and passed the mic to another brother named Charles, aka Zeke. The whole time busting rhyme about geeks that pay freaks, but we call them free males and not females, trying to make a living off the killing we males, make off the contraband that we sell that gets you high as a kite. So take flight, but don't you come down on that stereotype like Pioneer Kenwood. I said, Wood. That's my free hood, and it's been good. And my hood is his hood, and his hood is my hood. Talking all that shit, get your wig split and your ass lit up like plywood. And lately, baby, I've been thinking maybe I should get some shouts out to the broads that just got out, and the ones and twos and threes that's not out of the system. Too many to list them. They girly missed them. They mommy kissed them for the last time. Locked down for trying to make a fast dime. And that prejudice judge said that black ass mind, giving them the max because they're black and not blue-eyed. I know a few died while in custody for busting the window out of a cop's car. But even the sun can't stop a star from shining on our day, not your day. To your way, we say no way. Poverty won't go away. I'm stepping in 4 days through my doorway because I got to get more pay on a slow day so I can look rich on National Pole Day. Hey, hey. Whew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, as I sit here out of breath. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bars.
All right, next we have Kalia. Show them how to live.
Woo!
Kalia, you ready?
Who am I? That depends on your view. But many of you do go through a lot just to get with me. I'm the center of attention in your puff puff pass circle. When you hit me, I come nickel bagged, dime, 20 sack, and small to large ziplock if you want more than that. My bad, I meant more of me. It's been said by many that I help them feel free. I aid in their creativity, help them see the unseen. At times I'm dirty, but most of the times I'm clean. I'm smoked by presidents and I'm also smoked by hippies. I'm genetically modified against my will, then I'm called crippy. I'm rolled up in blunts of whatever can encase me. Everybody make money off of me, but never pay me. I'm used, abused, burnt down until I'm only roaches. Put into ashtray graveyards until the dry approaches, but eventually y'all come back to retrieve me. It's hard to stop cold turkey, ain't it, and leave me. Who am I? That depends on your view. Some say I'm a herb, others will argue that I'm a drug and shouldn't be legalized. You can smell me round the corner, see me in my user's eyes. Who am I? You know me by a different name. Sticky, icky, dosha, all that fire. It's all the same. I settle nerve and I alleviate glaucoma pain. You can cop me illegally, buy your weed, man. And I'm the shit. Cause when they hit me, they say, oh man, that's that shh. From the casual smoker to that seasoned repetitious toker. Unlike cigarette seems, y'all hold me longer in your chest. For me, a cat a bar his homeboys pee cause he need a job, but gotta pass a piss test. I make munches so bad, vegans have thoughts of eating flesh. Before some puff me, they say a prayer and then job bless. Peter wrote to legalize me. Bob wrote to free the people, but instead y'all idolizing me, using my lightliness against my will, defaming my name up on the Capitol Hill. Man, I'm just a plant trying to get some sun. Don't be trying to blame me for that cancer in your lung. Who am I? That depends on your view. Some say I'm a herb, others will argue that I'm a drug and shouldn't be legalized. You can smell me round the corner, see me in my user's eyes. Who am I? You know me by a different name. Sticky, icky, dosha, or that fire is all the same. I settle nerve and I alleviate glaucoma pain. You can cop me illegally, buy your weed, man. And I'm the shit. Cause when y'all hit me, you say, oh man, that's that shit.
That's that shit. And let me go get a light right quick. I'll be right back. Y'all so could live some love. Hey, Samantha. What's up? What's up? You are you Samantha Raheem? You Samantha Thornhill? I didn't know what to put on the flyer. You Thornhill.
Samantha Thornhill. Thornhill.
Okay, okay. That's how we gonna pronounce it. Okay.
Samantha, long time.
Your voice is still the same, Mr. Skinny.
Y'all, y'all,
Nice.
y'all Palm Beach's voice don't change. That's your suntan.
hey.
That's your suntan.
Real nice to hear you and be here, y'all. I'm just getting a few things in order here. I'm gonna mute my side again. I'm tuning in, but I had a few more things to wrap up on this side, but I wanted to pop in.
All right, I just wanted to hear your voice, make sure that was you. Somebody could have hacked you in and be reciting your poem like that. Don't sound like Sam.
Or a plagiarism feature, that would be a first.
Let me take it back for Blackberry. That don't sound like that damn Sam. Yeah. They heard that in a long time. Got that damn. Hey, Mara.
Hey Keith, hey y'all.
I see the little diamond in your ears. Oh man, my
Hey
bad.
there.
Yeah. Hey, if you just got on, go ahead and invite 5 people before we go to our next board up, which is gonna be Nick. So Mara, go and invite 5 people right quick. All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Nick, hold on, let me get you on. And that's what Nicholas Austin. I call him Nick. I see the name say Nick on there. Hey, Ayana. Hey, Derek. Hey, Derek.
What's up, beautiful people?
What up,
Chilling.
Wonderful?
Nick looking like he got locks in the head.
That's what happens when you start dating the hotel, man. Just got dashiki on and everything, man.
Boy, you better make sure you pronounce that tip, boy.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
I like that shit. Nick. Hold up, man. We checking the wardrobe out. Don't be fresh. Let us recognize. I didn't even see it. The Derek said it. You got your eyebrows orange too? Okay. Okay.
Just something light, you know.
Teeth super white. Okay, that's how we doing it now. Okay. Go get me some white out to brush mine. Nick, before you start, could you tell them about any product that you have?
Yeah, I am a published author. So I got a book of poetry. It's available on Amazon.com. Or you can follow me on Instagram. You just click the link in my bio. My name is at Nick Austin Poetry. And you click the link in the bio. But if you go on Amazon, the name of the book is Voices in My Bed. It is a book of love poems. Of a adult variety of love poems. And yeah, it's really good.
And poets after you perform, put your link. You got a cash app. Put all that after you perform in the chat, so people can see if they want to donate to you personally. They can. And also, y'all, we want when our feature, we do want to donate to her as well, and hopefully she has product. So go ahead, Nick, rock that thing.
You know what road does look like?
I got a poem. I'm gonna read. All right. Black Queen. Every time I look at you, I gotta take a good long look at you. I mean, look at you. The most marvelous man-made mountain of melanin mixed with maple and mahogany. Let's make masterful melodic music in a mosaic harmony. Milliseconds will morph into multiple millenniums in mere moments as our minds merge the monuments of the memories that we molded. Marry me. A two-worded statement that stands in the gateway between I and we, us and me, mine and ours. Let's dine for hours and laugh about the good times. You know, the ones we had and the ones we have and the ones we'll be having. Just imagine laying under the sizzling sun on a beach towel as the waves crash into the shores around us and you reach out with an extended hand and tips of fingers as they linger and stay there until I bring the tips of mine to yours. I find it pure, the essence of your presence so effervescent. Got me feeling all bubbly on the inside like a champagne-covered cardiovascular system. I'm as lovesick as love gets, but never asked for the symptoms when speaking to doctors. And speaking of doctors, you know they say the human heart will beat over 100 million times in one lifetime. Black Queen. Those doctors ain't ever seen a human heart quite like mine because I easily hit that number every time I hold you and every time I told you I love you without saying the words I love you. Like every time I wish you good morning, that really means I love you. And when I ask, have you eaten yet? That really means I love you. When I ask you, how was your day, babe? That really means I love you. When I fall fast asleep with my head laying on your knee, that really means I was tired. But it also means I love you. And when I actually tell you I love you, that really means I trust you, and I trust you to do the same too. I really think God was just trying to show off to the other angels when he made you. Like maybe St. Peter bet him 20 halos he couldn't create the perfect mate. Lord knows I could have settled down a few relationships ago, but something told me it wouldn't hurt to wait. And then one day I found the perfect date. Black Queen. It was the day I first looked at you. I mean, look at you. I wish we could swap places or swap faces so you could look at you the way I look at you. If beauty was a felony, the judge would throw the book at you. But even if he did, you know, I'd put money on your commissary. It's kind of scary every time I close my eyes, not because I'm afraid of the dark, but because I'm afraid to depart from your gaze. I get lost in your eyes and I will gladly find my way through your maze until the end of days. And all your friends will say, why does he always look like that? And you'll just happily look right back with a smile on your face, so B.I.G., they'll call it notorious. Together, the two of our lives combined will be so glorious, a future that features endless, blissful blessings and loving, longful lessons. That's exactly what I offer, but it's only an offer. The final decision is yours because I'm sure you don't want to feel like I've cornered you, which is good because I didn't. I just wanted you to envision exactly what you can look forward to. Thank you.
Oh, Nick, thank you. I want to give people hope in a land full of dope. That's right
Tight
there.
work, bro.
Appreciate it.
Very nice. Very nice. I needed that.
Nick, don't forget to put the stuff in the chat.
Oh yeah, I just put it in there.
All right, Blackberry, you doing something tonight?
Well, you know, I hadn't thought about it, but I could probably go down and get the guitar and come back up. Give me a few minutes.
Take your time, or you do something. You don't need a microphone. Hey, Derek, hey, Lovely Banks, welcome back. We ain't seen you since last time we saw you.
Leave me alone.
So your last name Banks, and I gotta leave you alone. You ain't get my money.
I'm done
Bars.
with you.
Well, look, I see you got that background. So you babysitting the kids now? Don't say yes, because you're not babysitting when they're your kids.
You said what?
I asked her, I heard her, the kids in the background, so she babysitting her kids. And I said, yes, because you're not babysitting. Yes. Lovely Banks, go and spit something right quick.
Now you don't hear all this chaos in the background. Now I just came to be here.
All right, we're just gonna switch to Derek. Derek gonna rock that thing.
Hey, no, Key, because the crazy thing is, me and her at the same party.
Oh,
And why she can't go in her car?
right. Oh my God, he snitched on you. I mean, he switched
But
on
there,
you.
you know I got dropped off at the party while you trying to be funny.
Oh,
That Uber don't mind you spit around.
Nick, that was dope. Samantha Thornhill, Dr. Wolf, or Brother John, he been bragging about you since I first got the Black on Black Round. That's all he do is talk about how dope you are. So I can't wait to see you spit tonight. Yeah.
Already? So Derek, go and spit something.
All right.
Hold up.
She asked me.
Hold up, Derek. Before you start, I want everybody to invite 5 people if you have it. Go ahead and invite 5 people right quick. I'm doing it every time I say it, so.
Oh.
Let me know when y'all through. Invite 5 people. All right, you ready, Derek?
I'm dressed and I'm ready.
All right, go ahead and rock it.
She asked me, what is Black on Black rhyme? I replied, it's the opposite of Black on Black crime. Drop the C, but we push positivity and we provide a lot of energy. We follow a set core beliefs, and we don't give a man food, but we teach him how to eat. But we feed if he in need. We got rules, we pay dues, and we do follow a system. Then I thought of all the lives Black on Black rhyme saved, so it's safe to say that Black on Black rhyme is a religion. When I'm down, confused, lost, I write. Instead of confessing to a prayer box, I head to an open mic to get some upliftment or to ease some tension. If I practice Hinduism, I'd head to the holy temple for the same symptoms. When I say back talk, that's equivalent to can I get a witness? You giving sermons, it's the same thing as me spitting. Shaking shakers, it's the same thing as catching the Holy Spirit. I proclaim being a poet after y'all claim being Christian. That was my first time stepping into a venue and my spirit got lifted. Instead of psalms, we got limericks performing our lyrics. Traded proverbs for haikus. Drop more knowledge than the brain slipping from pockets of professors at the top college. I get blessings when y'all screen rewind. Hit the crossroads, pulled out a pen and wrote messed up words, crossed them out and kept going. Once stepped in David's shoes, my sling broke, I kept throwing, and when I found poetry, simultaneously I found glory. Started out with a small level of confidence and I kept growing. Now I'm here and it's the realest shit I ever wrote. And if you decided to steal my poem, it'll be the realest shit you ever quote. Open mic doors to me are heaven's gates. Please let me in. I don't care if there's only one person in the audience. Please let me spit. I'm content. Tried the crowds ain't never fit. Everyone has their own genesis through penmanship. The day I joined Black on Black Rhymes, the day I went through deliverance, told my story. Even when it was boring, y'all listened. First time hitting the stage, I felt christened. Fell in love with a life with no 401ks and pensions. If you a poet, you know the true meaning of riding around and getting it. Notebooks and matching pens on every Christmas wish list. I live in the present, so I know that I'm gifted. Brainstorming has become one of my six senses. I pay to come to open mics and y'all pay attention. Black on Black crime does the killings. Black on Black rhyme does the resurrections. And to those who feel the seats, thank y'all for receiving the message. Thank you for allowing me to be in your presence. So in return, I bring gifts, stories of my real life, not fables. Tap your arms, I'm dope like hanging into rocker stage, I'm able. These are the reasons I do what I do. I respect all you, Jews, Muslims, and Christians, but Black on Black rhyme is my real religion.
Preach, preach, preach. Taking to church, Derek.
Hey, what's crazy? You said that, Keith. I remember doing that poem in a slam with Ed Mabry, and you know he freestyled his poems. And it was the final round, and Ed Mabry did a poem. He freestyled a poem about. He was like, "If Black on Black rhyme, no, poetry is the religion, then I'm the preacher." So he did his whole poem about being in church and being a preacher. While man, it was so beautiful, man. It was so dope.
That's it. That's Ed Mabry for you right there. Mar, you ready to do your thing?
That's the negative keyboard.
That's a negative. What you call me, keyboard? She call me. Hey, I done so long. Matt, you ready to do your thing? You can say keyboard too.
I don't know you like that one, brother.
Man, Keith, that's my name. I don't hear it in the professional. They Keith Rogers, Mr. Rogers, Mr. Keith. What's your name? Said the poet. They never say keyboard no more, man.
I hear you, brother.
Brother,
yeah, I'm ready to rock that. You ready? Y'all ready to hear it?
Say, I'm ready, keyboard.
I'm ready, keyboard.
There you go, man. Y'all show Matt some love. Go and do your thing.
You know, I saw this woman walking the other day, and Marvin Gaye came on the radio station talking about, I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back these feelings for so long. And if you feel like I feel, come on, let's get it on. Music, if it feels soulful, then I want to dance to its romantic beats. As the vibrations pumps life back into my emotional connection, simultaneously simulating love-making rhythms. Music simply makes me want to fall in love again. As it's hitting its intensities, frequencies as time goes by, I must admit, it still arouses my anticipation, yet my troubled heart is still on pause by the constantly overloads of stored away deceits from previous levels. But music is starting to pierce the essence of my resistance, because every woman is not the same, or every lover is not the same. Composing symphonies of sympathy, writing my pain as if loneliness has become an eccentric behavior, and my loving dispositions has yet become numb. But music continues to write RST's story. With his thumps and his beats and his thumps and his beats and his thumps and his beats and his crashing of cymbals all seem to be chipping away at my tough guy posterior, or should I say my fake tough guy posterior. And all listening to artists and their feelings, like the Mary J. Blige, No More Drama, or the LL Cool J from back in the day when he was just looking for a girl from around the way because he needed love. And ever since he found it, he's been doing it and doing it and doing it. Well, I said doing it, but you know what I'm saying. Or the Fantasias and Anita Baker swaying to the Johnny Gill, my. You sure look good tonight. As he talks about the souls of a woman. Or the Kim as he constantly promises to love. Or the Maxwells, how he always feels fortunate to have a girl in his world. And I can't forget Canton Jones always reminds me that I cannot talk about love without first talking about my savior. Music. If it feels soulful, then I just simply want to dance to his romantic beats.
Okay, Mr. Sanger.
Yeah, man. RST.
Yes, yes.
You don't sound bad to me, but you all right. You know,
I appreciate you, brother.
I take lessons for my blessings.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel you, brother.
When I start singing, sometimes my blessings lessen.
Yeah. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
All right. All right.
Appreciate
Anybody
y'all.
else? Brother John, you ready? Hey, what's up, David? David.
You muted, Brother John.
Okay. How you doing, family?
How you doing? We all right?
Good.
All
Good.
right.
Good.
All right.
I want to explain what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna read something. So just bear with me. In ancient Egypt, our people developed a whole civilization and philosophy from it, and some of what our people learned and taught, our people practice today. This is a sister who made her transition to the realm of the ancestors, a very good friend of mine, a family friend. I know her husband and her children. And she's the youngest daughter of the late Asa Hilliard, right? And many of you may know who that is. So she made her transition in Gainesville after a battle with multiple myeloma for 6 years. And I was blessed to be able to attend the brief homegoing ceremony for this sister. Patricia Hilliard Nunn, you should look her up. She's really a wonderful inspiration. Anyway, my spirit blessed me to write something for the family. Two things that you should know that'll be mentioned in this poem. One is Mayat, and everybody here probably already knows what it is, but just in case you don't, M-A-A-T, Mayat. Mayat is a Comitian word, or what some people say Egyptian word. It represents truth, justice, righteousness, and reciprocity in practice, not just theory. Truth, justice, and righteousness and reciprocity. So that's one word, Mayat. The other one is Ka, K-A. It's one of the aspects of the soul of a human being. And some people say it's the shadow or the double, and it's not quite the double, but it's an aspect of your being, right? And it particularly gets attention when you pass into the afterlife. So I'm going to read this. This is short, and this is what I wrote for Patricia Nunn's family. Wonderful soul. Check this sister out, Patricia Hilliard Nunn. I know you kids is reading backwards. Here we go. I am of those who prevail as long as Mayat endures, and Mayat endures forever. I have fed my car with what endures. My heart is considered wise by the people, for my heart has matched my tongue. I have lived free from falsehood and disorder. My household thrives in that it is free from falsehood and disorder. My husband and my children exponentially magnify me, and I them, and we each other. My lineage in name and by deeds has earned a place of honor among the people.
One dose. Wonderful.
I danced in and through the fire, surviving challenges set before me. I even survived myself, so that only the purest form of me remained. Amen. Ashe. For the God, ancestors, elders, family, and community that made and kept me that way. Ashe. I look you in the eyes. Going in, I recognize you. Our eyes will always meet. I am looking into them now. Even now, I am contending with you as you reflect upon me. We are still contending with each other out of love. The strong do this for each other. made better by you, I thank you and pray that I have done the same for you. Intentional, in true form, never stranger or pretender, did you find me to be a true mother, a true wife and partner? Did you find me to be a true daughter and sister, a true aunt? Did you find me to be a true friend and teacher? Was I not a real soul sister? Feisty that I am, to be sure. Life of the party, no doubt. Loving, lovable, you know it. I was a real one, I was, for sure. A real one I remain. Remember me this way. Carry me with you this way. I am of those who prevail as long as my yacht endures, and my yacht endures forever. And I still echo for the unborn, not yet given permission to speak. I now echo with the ancestral guides, holding the clarity you seek. Remain faithful to my calling. My heart matched my tongue. Loved and lived with my whole heart. Did not surrender to the spirit of fear, but of love and compassion, strength and courage. And I still honor my spirit, as you must do the same. Separated by neither ignorance nor death or decay, Ashe. When weighed in the balance, you and I are of those who prevail. For only my yacht endures, and my yacht endures forever. That's it. Thank you.
Wow.
Dope.
Deep. Deep.
Yes, sir.
Keith. Keith. Can you hear me?
Keith done fell asleep.
I don't know.
No, it's that bad connection.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Hear you. I think Keith.
Yeah.
I think Keith dropped out or something.
Yeah, stepped away. Yeah. Hey, check this book out, guys. If you don't have a copy of this book, find this book. It's called The Teachings of Ptah-hotep. It's a little paperback book. Look, it's 37 precepts in it, or true statements. It's considered the oldest book in the world because it's the oldest complete book in the world. The Teachings of Ptah-hotep. You really need to check this little book out.
All right.
It's a jewel. Check it out.
All right. All right.
I don't know where Keith went. Uh-oh.
Stepped out on us.
Okay, so let me do this while he's coming back. Real short. Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yes, sir.
Okay. No fear of standing. Afraid of being replaced, being lied to, afraid of falling in love, being in love, I will love anyway. Afraid of falling for the wrong person, of being judged, being ignored, being forgotten, I will love anyway. Afraid of rejection, the truth, and the heights of love, I must love and be loved anyway.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I don't know what to keep that. He might be trying to get back on. He's still recording though.
Yeah.
Did he say who goes next? Did he say?
No, it's been random.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to do another one or somebody want to go?
No, I'll go. Hold on a second.
Who is that? Who wants to?
Blackberry.
Oh.
Okay.
Yo, show us, Blackberry, it's on you.
Blackberry.
All right.
What's
Yes.
up, y'all?
Can we see you?
I
What's
don't know.
up?
I can finally
y'all-
scroll and see everybody.
Can y'all
There
see
she
me?
is.
I can't see you. How
Cool.
can I get to see you?
She got a new spelling for her name.
I'm a little tired, but it's all good.
Ready.
Hold on. I'm gonna set it up. I had it straight just for a second there, then it fell down. All right, so hey family.
Hey.
How y'all doing? I needed this tonight.
All right.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Don, you remember that? All this love and affection that you're giving me, I can't wait till your eyes open in the morning. You're like bread and water to me. In my life, you a necessity. Take 1 minute, come close to me. Make sweet love to me. Like the wind that blows those trees around me. Fall so free. Take a minute, enjoy the breeze. Fall deep in love with me. Like a river flows so deep in the sleep. Flow into me, love like ours is meant to be. Let love set us free. Oh, oh yeah. Can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
The thought of
Yeah, yeah.
having you in my life, it excites me. Words are warm and sweet, like the summer breeze. And this passion that we share, it ignites me in my heart. Keep the beat, brings me to my knees. Like the wind that blows the trees without a me. Fall so free, take a minute, enjoy the breeze. Fall deep in love, fall deep. Like a river flows so deep in the sleep. Flow into me, love like ours. Meant to be, let love set us free. Oh, let love set us. Let love set us free. Hey, mama, hey, my baby, like a river, flows deep, flow into me, sweet, 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 so sweet, like a river, flows deep, flow into me, so sweet, so, let love set us free. Let love set us, set us. Back talk.
All back.
All back.
Back.
Talk back. So Blackberry, you still got slow dance on the rotation?
Don't be holding out on us. Come on now.
I don't know. I was just wondering. I mean,
Now the feature wants to hear. All right. Come on, Blackberry.
All right, hold on. Sissy.
Yeah, let me borrow that hat.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I still got some energy on the phone. Give me just a sec, okay? I got you. Give me just a second.
Starting to feel like my birthday up in this piece.
Well, it should be your birthday, Samantha. You be a Leo this week.
You know what I mean? I ain't mad at that. I'll depart from my Aquarianness for a few minutes.
Since I do snow dance, guys.
Yes.
All right, we don't do it right. Boy, I should have known you was gonna do that to me.
That's
Actually,
right,
I didn't even plan to sing tonight.
Yo, my bad. I was trying to go make the thing live and get back to the thing. I heard everybody though. What Keith at? He sleep?
What the boss say? What the boss say?
Huh?
What you say, Keith?
I said I heard everything. I was trying to share it to go live on Facebook, but it went unmute me. So I heard it.
Go.
Gone.
No, you good.
I was panicked.
You all right?
Neither one. Find an Android charger and charge your stuff. Use some earbuds until it gets charged.
Okay, what did bro say? He told me to wait. I can wait.
Ali.
Oh, he's okay. I got it.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
You ready? You sound tired. You all right? Them kids done got you like that?
Yeah, I was teaching this week.
I know.
Here, stop.
Hey, y'all, Ali, before you start, David, can you hear me?
Yeah.
David.
David Triana? Keith, is that who you're talking to?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, brother, I can hear you, man.
David, can you introduce yourself and tell them what we got planned coming up?
Definitely, my brother. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. First of all, my name is David Triana. I'm driving to my home right now, so please bear with me. That's I don't want to be looking at the screen, and that's why I didn't put the video. But Keith and I have worked together in the past with Black on Black Rhyme and events that we've done at Tallahassee to celebrate the history of Florida and unity. And this coming September, being it's going to be Suicide Prevention Month, Keith, myself, and another poet from El Paso, Texas, and another one from Tallahassee are brainstorming right now for a wonderful poetry-based event that is going to take place. Hopefully, Keith, we're looking at 10 September, which is World Suicide Prevention Month, symbolic day. We want to bring together people from throughout the area, hopefully throughout the nation, maybe throughout the world, that are poets in one of the different styles of poetry, and have a wonderful Zoom virtual event, live streamed through Facebook, and recorded for future editing and refining to give it out to anyone that wants it. So this is going to be done through a collaboration with Keith, who has worked with us before, as I mentioned, Erica Talley from El Paso, Texas, Deborah Deslet from Tallahassee, and anyone else that wants to participate in the creation of this awesome event to highlight poetry, number one, and then also send out a message of awareness on suicide prevention, if through the word or just through the theme itself. Thanks, Keith. Keith, you got it back, brother.
Yeah, I got it. You might want to do some poetry too, talking all fluently and stuff.
That's it, man. Yeah.
So, Ali, you ready?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. How y'all doing?
All right.
All right.
I'm all right.
I'm gonna do an old one. I wonder if the butterfly remembers that he used to be a caterpillar, that he used to slither, that he used to be considered one of the lower forms of life before his wings formed in flight. I don't think that he remembers. But unlike that butterfly, I do remember my former life in the ghetto streets. Now the ghetto speaks. We are those caterpillars. And we see you, Mr. Butterfly, fancy wings, colorful things, only land of the trees now, won't come down to the ground and be surrounded by the filth of the earth. Once your birthplace, now the worst place to be related with. You've migrated swift, you've moved on, you've transcended your poverty-stricken ways of living, exited out this cage you lived in. No, the butterfly does not remember. So hey, Mr. Nigga, are you that caterpillar turned butterfly? Metamorphosized in your cocoon, aka the collegiate classroom. No room in your class, college degrees. Now we Hollywood see your black ass. Did you stop being a nigga and start being black? Nigga turn black. Nigga done turn they back. You see, I would not be that butterfly, because I was once that caterpillar hanging with the thug, hanging with the, no, I was once that caterpillar hanging with the bugs on the ground. I was once that nigga hanging with the thugs in the town, the other ants and roaches. We fled together when the cops approached us. We fled together when, oh no, shoot. We fled together when the light approached us. We fled together when cops shined their lights on us, shot guns to terminate us, the orchid man trying to exterminate us, infect our land with insecticides, drugs in our streets, crack houses, back alleys is what the caterpillar sleep next door beside. But the butterfly has gone on and left behind all memories of the hood life. He travels first class now, the good life. Flying with the birds, residing in the suburbs, winter vacationing with the snowbirds, except Mr. Butterfly. You ain't no bird. You just a caterpillar with a tailored suit and briefcase, a nigga with a degree from Florida State. I see you do not remember. But them birds, they don't forget. They know you are an insect. Even though you may work where they work, you do not chirp like they chirp. I guess you fell for the smirk on their beaks, because your ends start to meet, and you may fly in their spaces, but don't belong in their country club places. A bird, you are not. You will never be a part of their flock. They will leave you when they fly south for the winter. They call you a caterpillar. They call you nigger. I just wonder if the butterfly remembers. All right, that's it.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Ali, Ali, Ali.
Caterpillar remembers.
Classic.
Took us back, Ali. You took us back.
Yeah.
My memory ain't that good. I barely remembered it.
Way back. I love it.
You got it.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones, Ali.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, you probably don't remember.
My mama titties.
And she left him on the one night stand.
Brother John, you probably the only one remember that poem.
Oh, that's a mess. You got so many masterpieces, brother. I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
All right, who next?
Hey, Keith, are you there?
Yeah, I was talking, but the microphone was muted. Mar, you doing something tonight?
Yeah, go ahead.
You all right with me?
All right. I guess I'll start my camera. So this poem is called Metallurgy, and it's dedicated to all my children, but especially to Lucas and Lily. Parenthood isn't meant to be alchemy. Stewardship is not turning something into anything it's not. It's investment. It's multiplying your talents, and I've been entrusted with you. My job is to take what you have and purify. Apply just enough pressure and heat to make you expand, and let anything useless or unbecoming sink to the bottom or burn off. Bring your best self-goodness to the surface in the furnace. I have no need to turn you into gold. You're already that, and more. Nah, I have to shape you into a crown. Work with my hands to help you stand a little taller, polish you and make you shine, set you with precious stones reflecting wisdom and discipline and love. Love that I have for you. Love that sees who you are. Love that nurtures and does not break, does not cheapen, does not release. Adornment fit for royalty, for you are. Beautiful because you are. Loved because you are. Back top.
Talk back.
Go back.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, all right.
back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Mar, how new was that poem?
April. I wrote it in April.
Like poetry month, National Poetry Month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me say this right here. Since you wrote it in April, you may do it anytime you want to.
Sounds good.
Wait for it. Wait for it. So we're gonna do. Let me see. It's gonna be out of Nick, Khalil, Derek, Brother John. Let me see. They can do a poem. Hold up. Before we do the next poem, everybody invite 5 people. Share it on your Facebook. Nick, I don't see you inviting nobody. You just posing, man.
I'm inviting. I'm about to
I'm
share.
looking at your video. It's just sitting there.
Oh yeah, that's a good photo.
So, Nick, you ready?
Oh yeah, I can go.
All right. Don't drop a jewel on us.
Trying to think. Let's see. I know a good one. Split this in a little minute. It's a nice little. Okay. Fuck R. Kelly. And everybody like him. And everybody who still likes him, despite them allegations from his accusers. If you're happy advocating for abusers, then there's a big, beautiful bridge in Brooklyn that I'd love for you to jump from. It's no surprise that Trump won when we live in a country that makes excuses for rapists if their music's on a playlist. Robert can keep making underage sexual advances, and y'all will keep giving him second chances as long as he keeps you dancing. And not just at weddings and parties, but dancing around the truth while he's romancing all our youth. The man who made 12 Play likes to play with 12-year-old girls, yet you still play his albums. You pretend to care about his piss tape while you're still bumping his mixtape. It's rape, no matter how you try to spin it. Y'all know this nigga guilty, but because he made a song that you like, you're willing to forget. To quote y'all favorite pedophile, y'all killing me with this shit. It seems like every time R. Kelly gets caught doing something foul and shit, y'all howl and shit, get loud and shit, grab a lit torch and a pitchfork, form an angry crowd and shit, post hashtag mute R. Kelly, feeling all proud and shit, but then go right back to singing his praises and singing his songs every time he sings a new verse. Nope, so, hold on. But then go right back to singing his praises and singing his songs every time he sings a new verse. So before your daughters have to worry about surviving R. Kelly, they gotta survive you first. I know the truth hurts, but your constant support is the reason why he's been enabled. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you had an R. Kelly at your dinner table. If you listen to this and get mad at me, it's because when you look deep into your anatomy, you know it might be true. And if we really being honest, statistically speaking, it might be you. You know what I'm talking about. We have more than one R. Kelly that's walking around. And I'm not picking a fight. I'm just shedding a light on all the skeletons you keep trapped in your closet. Sometimes the ignorant just need to be slapped with some knowledge. So yeah, fuck R. Kelly, all the R. Kellys, but especially the ones that we know about. As far as a solution, I know one way we could go about if you really want the truth and want to protect the youth, grab R. Kelly and take his ass up to the roof. Listen to him beg as you drag him to the ledge. He's a compulsive deceiver. So tell him that's a CD that's about to drop if he lies again. Tape his confession, and when it's over, throw him over and see if he believes in flying. Then we have sent our lambs to the lion's den for far too long. Sacrificing our children for ours new song. Making Chocolate Factory doesn't negate the fact that he is a monster. And this poem might not be the way to solve that problem, but I never claimed it does. I just consider it the first of many steps in the name of love. Thank you.
That damn Nick.
Right, Nick.
That's Baby Ali right there. I like that. I like that. So, who want to go before the preacher go up?
It's your call, Keith.
I have a request.
Go ahead.
I wanted to hear Blackberry do slow dance.
Oh, she did it earlier. You weren't on.
Oh, she did? Oh shit.
No, she didn't. I'm just playing with you.
You love. Yeah, I that was a bee in my bonnet that never left. So thanks.
All right. Give me a
Barry,
second.
you still know the lyrics?
Do I still know the lyrics?
Can y'all last
Yeah,
night?
that's what I remember, not all of them. Yeah, you know, just give me a second. I had to go and readjust because I got the kids
What's up, B Stuff?
stuff. All right, let's try it.
What up?
Keith, what's happening, brother?
I had to readjust a bit.
Brother John,
Yes.
since you was our feature last week, I think you should do Blue Planet before we call Samantha up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Go
Your
and charge
call.
the phone. Go and
You
charge
want
the
me to
phone.
do? That's what you want me to do? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
So you
All right.
back?
You still want me to do slow dance?
Get Blackberries now, right?
The Blackberry now, then you after that.
Okay. Okay.
And everybody invite 5 people right quick. Go ahead, Blackberry.
Okay.
Everybody mute your phone.
All right, here we go. Ready? Oh man, I had to go and switch up because the kids tearing up the place. Here we go. The way you touch me, drifting slowly to a quiet place filled with energy. Then you embrace me, kiss me softly, fall into a trance of you and me. I can feel where this is headed to. Presence of a sexy mood. Close my eyes to feel the room as we fall into a trance. Y'all ready? As we slow dance, as we sway across the floor, slow romance, slowly letting love walk in the door as we slow dance. feel each other's flow, taking a chance, lost in this moment forevermore. Forevermore. When you looked at me, it seems you could see straight through me. Gazed into my eyes for what seemed like eternity. Then you pulled me close, whispering sweet poetry. I could not feel my feet as we danced our heartbeat. I can feel where this is headed to. Of a sexy mood. I close my eyes to feel the groove as we fall into a trance. Hey, oh yeah, as we slow dance, as we sway across the floor, full of romance, slowly letting love walk in the door as we slow dance, slowly feel each other's flow, taking a chance, lost in this moment forever. All right, evermore, forever. Evermore. One more time. Ever. Papa, 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 do it, yeah. As we slow dance, as we sway across the floor. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. As we slow dance, as we sway across the floor, full of romance, slowly letting love walk in the door as we slow dance, slowly feel each other's flow, taking a chance, lost in this moment forevermore. 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 Evermore.
Okay, you still know the lyric? I thought you had forgotten the lyric. Y'all took it back to Mount Zion, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Much love to all of you, especially the feature, my sissy. Let's go.
So next we got Brother John, y'all, and then we're gonna call up our feature. And while Brother John's performing, while y'all listening, please invite 5 more people, all right? Go ahead and rock that thing, Brother John.
I was once the human race. I said, I was once the human race, had a home world, sacred space, and I had an awesome home. I said I had an awesome home. From its mantle core to jet stream dome, paradise. Mountains, valleys, glaciers, meadows, coral reefs, lakes. In behavior too reckless to call a simple mistake, I ruined my home. I said, I ruined my home. Now a fool is one whose actions defy common sense, like destroying the earth's balance, her means of self-defense, and I did that. For decades and years round the clock, I did that. Turned against Mother Nature, turned on her too. Now, she was no pushover, but I pushed her over. I said I forced her down. Recklessly, pound for pound, I pimped every ecosystem. Had to have my resources. Bitch, best better have my resources. Had to have my resources. 1,000 years of winters out of want. A millennium of summers out of need. 1,000 years of springs and falls out of selfish greed, the continuous reason. Environmental degradation and violation was always in season. The hookup, I said, the hookup would never end. Slow down, who? For what? Slow down? Never crossed my pathological mind. I had to get some, and some was all, and all was mine. Mother Earth was the epitome of fine, and I, the selfish, unfaithful kind. Oh yeah, no doubt, dangerously insane. And a planet turned out had to scream my name. I said a planet turned out had to scream my name. Love to make a shout. Never thought to pull back or clean up on my act or conserve or pull out. I had that got to get mine. Economic alibis, arrogance, lies, scientific rationales, buck loose and wild. I couldn't quit till hit with the weight of the fallout. An ecosystem pimp. I was once the human race, exalted in stewardship, fallen in disgrace. My home was a unique, wondrous place. It wasn't too small or too sparse. I had no reason to roam. I told you, I used to have an awesome home. I had an awesome home. Over one or overeater, drank too much, lied to myself. To my degenerate touch, guaranteed everything touch stank too much. Lied to myself till eternal things didn't reach me much. Ungrateful, wholly ungrateful, never satisfied, vain. Remember, she had to scream my name. Internally polluted, all fucked up. A materialistic abomination on that bitter cup, without the courage to surrender to peace, without the wisdom to demonstrate right action. In violation to the universal order, I fashioned my own frequency, did everything I could to prove I was not a part of Mother Earth. Madness, violence, poverty, corruption. My war was disguised as essential need. But Mother Earth's rape made her life force bleed. Eyes open, ears closed, I watched her plead. For her trust, I drained her with constant attack. Delivered the shock and awe of multiple knife wounds in her back. Hydrosphere poison, biosphere poison, atmosphere. Chemical biological weapons race, tattooed landscape, killing fields, stripped to a barren face, extinct species, traumatized world. Freakish weather police. Black on black rhyme, I had clean water. Dr. Donald, I had natural foods. I had pure water to drink. But I stayed drunk and gluttonous on the thoughts my ego would think. High technology, my failed savior, my reason and my rhyme, I lived that now, that precious now was lived in wasteful times, in death, forever legend. Biodiverse in crimes. Planet, blue planet, third planet from the sun. Ordained paradise, surface garden home. A manor with a jet stream dome, a sanctuary once mine, the epitome of fine. And I had it all when she was loving me. Had it all as any fool would see, any other fool would know. I should have never let her go. Had paradise as any fool could see. That's any other fool. An ecosystem pimp. I was once the human race. This blues, a faint echo memory trace. A lost wandering echo in the void of the depths of the universe's hum. A nobody. A species should never become. I was once the human race. Blue planet Earth. My resting place. Back talk.
Talk back.
Y'all are in for a treat now.
Talk back.
Lady Griot is going to give it to you now. Come on, Lady Griot.
Brother John,
Yeah.
Brother John, do the intro.
What?
But before you start, Sam, please put your cash out in the chat, so in case somebody want to donate to it.
Yes, please do, Samantha. Intro, locally owned, internationally known, antibiotic-free, organically grown, under budget and on time. It's the forever funky, fresh flavors of black on black rice. That what you mean, Keith?
Yeah, but you got to introduce Sam, though.
Oh.
It sounded good, though. I recorded.
Yeah, okay. Yes, this is an honor. Brothers and sisters, look, in this world of words and language and literary arts, we have an opportunity to recognize one of our own as one truly transcendent. Truly transcendent. There's no area in letters that she has not accomplished great things. The written page, spoken word, teaching, training, a master storyteller. One who the greatest forces of creativity work with and through to bless us with beautiful offerings. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Samantha Thornhill, Lady Griot, the stage is yours.
Yeah.
Oh man. Thank you so much, Brother John.
The truth is easy to say.
That was sweet. Very sweet, man. Yes.
That was so, wow. Thank you all so much. It's so good to come home. This is an ode to becoming. I am a boat rocker, pot spoon in the hand of my creator. I am a gleaming can of worms. I am China shop bull cantering into a storm. Asker and sayer, dealer of things. I am discomfort's daughter, misinterpretation's identical twin. I am two truths holding hands, queen baby. Whole and cracked I am, boundless with limitations, sorry without regret, problem and solution. I am more than the sum of my achievements and errors. I am earth, spacious inside. I am not who I was yesterday. I am growing under and away from your sight. Tell me how you would consider me then, beloved. Wish flower or weed, or seed bursting into tree. No matter. I am worthy of all that I desire. A family of my making, friendship, forgiveness. I am worthy of your vexation, your ears and heart tendons to stretch, your heavy lifting. I am a figment of God's imagination. I am more than I say I am. I am who I am becoming. Back, talk.
Talk back. Yeah.
All right. So I have a manuscript of poems called The Animated Universe. This is what I hope will become my first poetry book. When I say first, I mean, I have a book right here that I co-wrote with another poet named Martina Spada. I do have some poems in here, but in terms of like a poetry collection of my own, this one has been some 15 years in the making. And
what?
You know, sometimes slow cooked food tastes the best, you know what I mean?
Hey.
But I wanted to find the right home, and I feel like it's gonna plop in the right place. So I'm gonna read poems from here. I have a lot of old poems that I know some of y'all cherish, and I cherish them too.
Hey Sam, read your contract now.
Exactly
Sam,
where they are.
Sam, read your contract now. Read your contract.
What contract?
Oh, you didn't get it. Read the fine print now.
I
You
don't
better
have
tell
my
us what to
glasses on.
jump.
I don't have my glasses on.
Okay, I'm letting it slide this time.
Yeah, Keith always, you know, I have these poems that I got so tired of, and Keith was always like, it's new to someone else, and he's right. But if it's not ringing that bell in me, then it's just like, you know, I grow out of stuff, and then I sometimes grow back into stuff, but I wanna like read through some of these poems and just see how they sit in the air, and you know, is that okay? Is that okay if you hear a few things that you might not have heard before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
We just be talking shit because we ain't got tissue. Girl, do your thing.
You know, I will share this one poem since you said that, Keith. This is an old joint, and it's called Prince Charming.
Oh,
Oh, I remember that.
one of the CDs.
I want a man like toilet paper, gentle enough to wipe away my tears, strong enough to take all my shit.
Rewind. 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 I had to unmute.
Stay for the people in the back. Okay.
Yes.
Toilet paper.
All the way in the back.
Oh, Jesus.
Prince Charming. I want a man like toilet paper, gentle enough to wipe away my tears, strong enough to take all my shit. All right, that leads me to the next poem. Thank you for that. That leads me to something else.
Yes.
All right, so I was once dating a Nigerian brother, and we had some things to work through. And this piece is called Ode to a Firstborn Son of Africa. King of your life told you from jump, said mama who cooked you fast breaks, said sisters sandwiching you in age and duty. I say, Ashe. Everything you learned of love, you learned from them estrogen planets orbiting your orbit now. Do you not know what it is to caress clean the dish that fed you well, launder the threads you soil? Do you not know what it is to make the bed that makes you, my love, love? Do not mistake my rebellions for lack thereof, for you are a man now, my man, well equipped. Your brilliant head, a globe unexplored, your crowded grin, teeth, rogue stars. Your mother, your sisters, perhaps they taught you all the right things and wrong things about give and receive. Depends on my own discernment, depends on what you choose to take from what you took, or if I will still have you given what I know now, or if you will still have me given what you don't. But for now, let's say, away days of abused ballrooms, let us shrug off our shoes, coat check our armor, and slow dance this floor, spit shined by ancestors. That was Ode to a Firstborn Son of Africa.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yes.
You had some things to work through.
We had a few
It's
things.
so beautifully put.
We had a few things to work out now. Work through, work out.
Work through, work out.
Work done. All right. These are just a random assortment of poems, absolutely no rhyme or reason. I'm just like, where the wind takes me with this. This is a poem that I hold dear. It's called Ode to Gentrification. You might notice that I'm sharing a lot of odes. Odes are poems that are dedications to a person, place, or thing. Usually the odes are supposed to exalt said thing, but I started working on shadowy odes, odes that are odes, you know, praising things that are harder to praise. Not necessarily maybe sunny, bouncy poems, but odes that are really focusing on a specific thing and magnifying it and elevating it in the process. But more so it's an examination. So in the spirit of that, this is an ode to gentrification. Those that have lived here long enough to testify to the rough horrors of the brothel that was this lot, old school denizens of this bleach bone block would say that the realest thing about the white woman and her Yorkie on this reimagined street is the leather of the leash that tethered them. Your very name, glass splinter, planted deep in the fat of our vernacular, gentrification, rightly mistaken for juxtapositions, pretty boys with swagger, checkerboard trains, skyscraper sadness, bodegas sighing out soy, Peruvian girl and boy, fattening fridges with Fiji between homework and dreams, while pop slices and dices, while moms rocks the register, kissing cousin to gratification, you birth gratitude, twin to regret. Call me regretful. I am so sorry to thank you for the manner in which I participate in your cruel and convenient magic. You ushered out the families who dreamed where my head now rests. Yesterday, I retrieved laundry cleaner than bells, my unmentionables caressed by another's mother's hands. I sit on the upside of your coin, drinking down the sky's blue dregs, while the teens that I teach and the sturdy Black grandmothers I salute with my seat kiss concrete. Ode to gentrification.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you for your listening, people. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
This poem, I wrote this poem in 2007 after the murder of Sean Bell. And this poem was recently republished on Brooklyn Poets website. And they requested this poem, and I was really kind of heartbroken that this poem still means something to anybody. That this poem is as relevant as it was in 2007. It's called This Camel's Back. 1. It's a poem in 2 sections. 1. I'm concerned with the needle in the haystack, the pot at the ass end of rainbows. No crusade for the magic stick or godmother's wand. Today I ponder the proverbial straw. We've journeyed this desert days now, sandstorms to skin, cousin water singing livid from hoses. In the distance, cacti echo arrested men. By day, we are candles burning at both ends. At night, we shiver like astronauts in our measly tents. This Everest on legs, beast that schleps us all, requires more water than we have to give it, but somehow we make do. 2. If more boulevards named after dead men, if nooses resurrected for the shallow graves of history, if black gold proving yet again its invisibility to the scales of justice, if the reality of being life's lover but never the world's friend, if a sunken city or evolution towards bulletproof skin isn't straw enough, then it fears me to think of what it will take to break this camel's back at last. In a similar vein, this poem is another ode. This was inspired by, you remember some years back, there was a killer whale named Tilikum that killed its trainer at SeaWorld.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was really struck by that story when I started researching because this was before the movie Blackfish came out, which is what really illuminated the fuckery behind these, you know, these SeaWorld animal enslavement circus clown thing. I don't even know what to call it at this point, but it was basically, I basically started researching the journey of these orca whales and their time in these facilities, and this poem really sprang up out of me. But what was interesting about this ode was like another voice took over, and so I wrote this ode to the killer whale from the perspective of the enslaved African Kunta Kinte. Black boy with a name and a plight like that, just as well claim African. No matter your mama squeezed you into the dim waters of Iceland where you learned to hunt from top rung, spanning a cool 100 miles on a day's breath with enough time to frolic in the sunlight, shining down on the deep sea diver's soul delight, some white boy's locker. Brother, had I known they were coming for you next, I would have sent conga cries straight through your orca heart to up jump the boogie before lasso logic and nigger nets. Alas, the same passage done born we to this troubled mass, and the same pink dolphin captivated us both into ticking time bombs, swimming in circles inside their squares. Oh, how they love you to their greatest capacity, which is to say, shutting you up in a bathtub, training your charm into dollars you make rain for them, as they flip you over to milk your sperm from the cash cow you is, quelling all rebellion with rubs and rewards, only for your seeds to grow apart from you. Alas, they captured you, but are yet to contain the joy of your rage. Alas, you signified half the name they gave you, killer, 'cause bruh, you ain't no whale. Shamu, Rambo, Sambo of sea. I mean to say, and that means to say, we spoke the other day, and Sister Harriet too, boy, you got some dead folk praying for you. Done seduced your captors with your kind nets. May you do all we tried in our ways to do, which is to say, like a bullet burning with the president's name, boy, save your masterpiece for the stage. I mean to say, killer whale, grip this ship by its sail and drag the whole thing down, 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 down. Yeah, high school principals used to love that shit. I miss those days.
See, I forgot how much you used to curse. You know that?
You forgot how much I curse?
I did. This is poor named Kyla Lacey that out curse you, and I really forgot that you curse.
I do? Did I curse?
That's all right.
Oh.
And you said shit, motherfucker. You said a few words. Man.
Did?
No, he put one in your mouth just now. You didn't say.
No, she definitely said the fuckery a little earlier. You said the fuckery.
You heard it, Javante.
Oh, I did.
All right, Sam.
Am I not supposed to be cursing?
No, you okay. You live in New York, sister. You
no, you can curse. I'm playing with you.
There's some PG shit. What's we got? What we got?
But I forgot how you used to shut the middle school down.
Mara and Walt never used to curse. I remember that. We couldn't get them to curse.
Oh, that's a lie. Because Walt would walk in the room and we'd be like, fuck you, Walt Brown, just to say hello.
I forgot about that, Mara.
Mara used to cuss. Mara cussed a lot.
Mara still cuss a lot.
I love cursing. It's fun. All right.
Intelligent people curse. There's all kinds of studies to back that. Thank you.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
This is a short poem called Illusion. Four baby birds alone in the high nest of a cherry tree. So safe, so safe. 4 little girls in a church. Bring back.
Yeah. Deep.
Bring back. Bring back the brown faces missing from milk cartons. Bring back our lost, our girls from Accra, Laventille, Guguletu, and the Bronx. Dredge them up from swamps on the hills of capitals. Bring back search parties, flashlights, small suns, Amber Alert the diaspora to the town hall. Bring back our sons from their chalk outlines, caskets swallowing our boys like Jonah. Bring our men back from lynch ropes, lead pipes, and Ivy League cages. Bring back our mothers from the caves in their chests. Bring back the souls of child traffickers and top dollar rapists, presidents, celebrities, and holy men who leave their masks chattering on nightstands in rooms wallpapered with children no milk box could ever save. Bring back our babies, back to their own beds left made and unmade. Bring them back with the whole village, each face a bead braided into its memory. Bring back, oh, Keita missing? Girl, she been at Darius's house since school let out. I thought you knew, child.
You just gonna eat it like that? You just gonna eat it just like that?
Like that.
Rio.
We want to hear some more, man.
All right.
And the
Wow.
So this poem is a dedication to my son. I have 2 sons, but this is the cat that made me a mom.
Yeah.
That turned me into a non-mom, into a full-on mom. This piece is called The Most Beautiful Accident, a Single Parent's Ode.
One time.
I imagine the day you will ask me, why is our life that Bill Withers song? Just the 2 of us. You will want to know why your father isn't here disrupting our doorways, off teaching you dangers I wouldn't dare. How to tumble down hills with grace, how to ride a bike with your hands raised in prayer. Tossing you about when I'm a stranger to fun, hoisting you to ceilings with biceps twice as strong as mine to make an airplane of you, superhero, rocket ship. To my small hands, you're an astronaut, intrepid sojourner. You are universe of brain with buckets of words. So when you finally ask me, why is my daddy a faraway star? I'll say, beloved, you were his most beautiful accident. Blinded him with your big bang divine astonishment, demanding little angel who arrived unannounced, then remained. I know his love doesn't feel like mine, but love is like water, coming to us in multitudes. It is rain beating across your hair, snow melting on your lips, avalanche, dew's slow delicacy, hurts like hail. I don't know if he'll ever come around with his liquid eyes that I saw in yours, your exact dimples indenting his cheeks, but should the day usher him here, may the cup in your chest expand to accept the potential oceans trickling from him. His absence compels me to mother you with the ardor of 2 impossible joy. When you fall asleep in the bassinet you make of my arms, no room to lament. I am your breath's one witness. Your ear suctions to my chest. Can you hear the hammers? My heart is making a mansion of the world inside it. Your name kissed to its door. Yeah, y'all.
Yes, man.
Did you say hurt like hell?
Hurts like hell. Yeah, I knew you'd appreciate that, Keith.
Yeah, I did.
Keith always ready for a pun, boy.
So,
how much time do I have left? Did I go over time or anything? Did I?
Do you never not go over time, Sam?
Keep going, Sam. Don't listen to Keith.
Keith, shut up,
You know,
man.
Brother John,
Don't listen to Keith.
Brother John last week, he trying to do the exact time I said. Like, I don't want to go over.
You taking requests?
What'd you say,
I came
Javante?
late. I
So he
said,
take-
Sam, you taking requests?
Yeah, she doing requests.
Hell, I'll listen to requests, but I ain't taking them shits.
I put a request in first, y'all, if she gonna do one.
What is it, Ali?
In the chat.
What?
Let me check the chat. What's yours, Javante?
I ain't what Ali say.
You gotta look in the chat.
What the fuck y'all feel like here?
Hey, you the one about the girl got hit by the car pinned up against the
Did you
tree.
do locksmith? Or the AIDS poem?
AIDS poem?
Yeah.
He said locksmith, the age poem. Ali said about the girl that got the wife that got hit by the car.
What girl got hit by the car? Y'all be different shit.
Signs.
The lady was hit by the car pinned up against the tree. The same thing that
Signs. That's called signs. That's called signs, Ali.
Oh.
Y'all want
to? This is old school. Black on black rhyme right here for real.
That's right. Y'all stop. Don't do drugs. Whatever y'all do.
Y'all cutting up, man. Y'all cutting up.
That's what I was gonna say. Why Brenda stop praying? That's what I thought y'all
Oh.
Oh. I ain't ready. Y'all might be ready for that shit, but I am not ready for signs I can do. I can do signs.
All right, cool.
Keep it signs.
True to yourself. True to yourself.
Wow. Okay, signs. Let me find out. Okay. Always stuck with me. The scene from that Alien film. Disturbing, like finding a shoe in the woods. When the preacher gets the phone call about his wife, he drives out there to see her, to the area where she jogs after work on evenings, indecisive road cutting through trees. When he finally arrives, the night is a conundrum of police officers, some young, some old, with cheeks dripping off the sides of their faces. And when the preacher's car door coughs shut, one of the rookies is already walking towards him holding a fistful of bad news. After telling him that his wife won't be alive for much longer, the cop exhales, "I'm sorry." Cheap information to the grieving. So the preacher follows the cop to his wife, pinned between a truck and a tree. She's still sweaty from her jog and smiles as he approaches, and they talk the way lovers forget how to, like they're the only two people alive in this whirlwind of lights. The skin of his forehead wrinkles up like linen. He asks her if she feels any pain, and she says no, her elbows kissing the edge of the truck's hood like bad table manners. She must know that she's gonna die soon, because she then brings up the children, starting from youngest to oldest. A mother, she must close the door on her family, rest assured that her girl drinks her milk, that the boy knows his math. The preacher asks anyone, ask God, if there's anything they can do, knowing that the instant they move that truck, her body will fall to pieces along with her faith. And the alien that shows up later in the movie, irrelevant. Because everywhere I go, I see the people that I love in the faces of strangers, clinging to this story of this preacher and his wife, the way her body clung to that truck. And it was at that moment that I understood this paradox of the human struggle, that sometimes the same thing that slowly kills us is exactly the thing keeping us alive.
Dope. That was nice. I like that.
That's that
That's
bust
all.
chop
Thank
right
you.
there, boy.
Good
That's
call.
bust
Good
up chop.
call. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Wow.
That short poem. I try to get her to do a longer poem. Y'all gonna start listening to me. I'm trying to trick her. Y'all.
20 years.
So I just told the poet about that poem on Monday.
You what?
I just mentioned that poem to a poet on Monday. Signs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
I didn't realize that poem didn't rhyme. It was like 2 years later we had a discussion. Tell me that poem don't rhyme. Yes, that poem. You don't remember that argument? I argued you down. You did it. You probably remember. I thought it was so.
Wow, that's like the biggest compliment. I didn't know that poem didn't rhyme. Oh, wow. Well, words of music and they're musical, and you can arrange them in a certain way to create that illusion of rhyme.
I also caught up in the story. I guess I made it rhyme in my head. All right, Sam, 4 more. You off the hook.
4 more and I'm off the hook. Damn. Okay.
Actually, I was just joking. You can do how many more you want. You can do 2 more, 1 more. It's up to you.
I'll do 2 more.
Request? Okay, do why Brenda won't play.
Oh,
Play.
Y'all keep that to conjure
Did you hear me?
Yeah, they
hear me
killing
say
you, Sam.
locksmith,
Do your thing, Sam.
Oh, Devontae said locksmith. I'll take mine back.
She got a channel, Glenda. That's hard work. You can
Remember
tell y'all that.
I don't remember Locksmith anymore.
You got it written down.
You don't remember the AIDS poem either?
What AIDS poem are you talking about? What?
You was like AIDS, same age as me.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
We all had to do AIDS poems.
That's right. You got an AIDS
This is
CD.
like 20 years ago.
Yeah, and you say you're gonna do an AIDS poem on every album from now on until it's eradicated after that poem.
They call her out. Call her out.
AIDS is the same age as me? Let me see. Where? Let me see. I have like a black and black rhyme folder with, I don't know if my next door neighbor, yo. Oh, shit.
That's it, Sam.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I might have to fuck with this one. All right. Okay. I don't even know if my rhythm would be off. I haven't seen this poem in years. I forgot about it. Wow.
Wow. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Don't worry.
Wow. Okay. I mean, let me try this. You have me leaned into my own shit, actually. Okay. Okay. This is my next door neighbor. This is, wow. Okay. HIV is almost the same age as me. He was born in 1981 and I in 1980. All of our lives we've been neighbors, see? When we were young, we used to play hide and seek, but I never caught HIV and he never caught me. He wasn't the most popular kid on the block. People used to say he wasn't from good stock. He wasn't from good people, but to be truthful, no one really knew his mom or dad. He was always out in the yard by himself, kicking rocks, or at the park under the monkey bars, looking up the skirt of some neighborhood girl. As we got older, HIV hit puberty and developed into AIDS, and he got more and more fame. He had a name almost as big as Michael Jackson. AIDS became popular like a villain, popular in a bad sense. He was that bully on the back and front of the bus, the punk in the calf who throws down your lunch, the bathroom delinquent with the joint hanging from his lips. Yeah, AIDS was bad news. They started telling us about him at school because he got around more than Tupac ever did. AIDS didn't discriminate. He liked dudes, girls, black, white, and green. He even had a fetish for dope fiends. I was even told that AIDS was looking at me. A peeping Tom climbing my backyard tree, staring at me while my boyfriend and I kissed in secrecy. And I was told that he followed us everywhere, from the movie theater chair to school to the park to the backseat of my car, light or dark, he was there. I guess he was just jealous because I was one of those girls he could never have. AIDS didn't stand a chance. He even came to my high school dance. And instead of leaving the prom with me like he planned, he left with a group of guys and girls in a caravan. I moved away to college and AIDS really started stalking me. I guess he was just waiting for me to slip and fall vulnerable to his grasp, so I took a self-defense class and carried protection everywhere and flashed it at the slightest provocation because AIDS was bad news. He done been to jail many times for stealing lives. He had husbands and wives all over the world, baby boys and girls. So I sit here, 25 years old, 40 years old, scared to death of my next door neighbor. Always looking over my shoulder blade. And I guess I'll always be afraid, even when I'm as old as God's morning breath. Breast sagging, half blind, varicose veins, snaking up the rivers like my thighs. With jaundiced eyes, I'll always be afraid of my next door neighbor AIDS. I'll be dead with one eye open in my grave. And because AIDS and I are almost the same age, I find myself wondering, when I die, whenever that may be, will AIDS die too? Or will AIDS outlive me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Blessings.
I fulfilled my one old throwback request. That was so great to read and to experience again. Thank you so much for asking for that one. That was like a low key favorite of mine, and I forgot all about it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's that folder?
Yeah.
Yeah, that folder has everything in it. All the pieces that I used to do.
So you don't have to do them. Just say some of the titles.
Okay, let me look. I have Glenda Had a Baby. I have
What? Yeah.
Friendship, Magic, and Revolution. I have Infatuation.
Yeah.
One. I have
He said revolution sound like revolution.
Revolution sounded like revolution. I wanted to rub it. I have mylife.com. I have Our Story. Paranoid, remember y'all? Paranoid.
Oh,
I don't remember that one.
Geometry, that was my one erotic piece. Every time there was an erotic session, that was the only poem I had. It was Simple Geometry.
Stereotypes.
Types of stereos, yeah. I have Still Not Enough. What Kind of Seminole Am I? Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I would be happy to come back and do an old school feature with all these, but I wanted to do new shit tonight. But
hey, Still Not Enough. The one about the Seminoles.
Oh, What Kind of Seminole Am I? Yeah, I have that one.
Hey, can I say something real quick? I wasn't gonna talk because my voice jacked.
It
but
is.
Shut up.
Jill, your voice
got
jacked.
introduced. Shut up, stupid. I got introduced to Black on Black when I was in 10th grade. The CD that they gave me was that AIDS CD. I still got that CD in my box.
Infected by Poetry. Yes.
Listen, that poem, I learned that poem. I did not know who you were. I still just now finding out who you are tonight. And I was reading that poem with you. That poem resonated like so heavy with me. And I was in 10th grade and I used to listen to that CD like every day when Keith gave it to me. And I memorized your poem and that's so dope. I just thought that was so dope.
So dope.
Ali, do you remember that show, Ali? It was at I think Greenville High School in Gaston County.
Greensboro,
something like that. It was a school assembly. I know it was me and you. I can't think who else. Maybe it's Salon. I know it was me. I know me and you and Ali.
I don't think I was there.
You was there.
I never remember that shit. He's like, wow.
Yeah.
What year was
it brought a tear to my eye just a little bit. I was like, I remember that.
Oh, that is amazing.
Wow. The thing about poetry is that, you know, we write it. I really believe that poems are their own energy. It's its own, it has its own life path. It has its own purpose and function. And as vessels for the craft, you know, we're mere vessels. Our combination of inspiration and life experiences is what produces these unique works. And our job is to, you know, release them out into the world in various formats. And once we do that, we have no control over where they go and how they touch people, whether it's to rub them the wrong way or rub them the right way or massage their heart. And these poems, they're their own beings. And I believe that poems are on their own ascension journey, just like we are. And sometimes poems have to descend to ascend. And so, you know, the way that the wicked know not what they do, neither do the righteous, you know what I mean? It's a sacrifice to give your life over to this craft and to bare your soul and to be vulnerable to the world, to show how you think, how your mind functions. These are all things that we could keep close to our chest, and we choose to put ourselves on blast in this way. And you never know what it means to people until, you know, people can say what you said to me. And as much as you could express what that poem meant to you, I still don't know what it meant to you, you know? That's a very intimate thing between you and the poem, right, which has nothing to do with me, except for the fact that, yeah, I helped it happen, you know? Yeah. So it's a blessing. You're blessing me back to tell me this, that it meant something to you. And for Javante to remember it, because I forgot it. I truly did. I forgot that poem. And so that really meant a lot to me, and I appreciate it so much. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You know what? I really would come back and do an old school feature. I would. I'm feeling hype now. I'm feeling hype on the old poems because that was so fun to read. I put shit away, y'all. I put shit away and I move on. And so it would be good to air some of those out one day. I'm gonna share 2 more poems. Cool?
Yeah.
These poems are new. These are on the newer end of things. This next poem is like, you know, softer side of Sam type shit. It's a love poem. Yes, I have my soft side, believe it or not. It comes out every once in a while. I can be pretty hard as nails, but you know, I have my fuzzy moments. So this poem goes out to my beloved, and it's called Found in Translation, or An Ode to My Interior. Inside this turbulence in my chest is an I where I love you best. It is a geography of no questions, just knowings. I know what it is to be taught, vibrating like a guitar string under your musician's touch. This strong woman remembers what it is to weaken beneath you, moans love letters to the cosmos, stamped, sealed, ever ascending. My turbulence is not one of chaos. It's a whirlpool funneling to my center, more stirring than storm. I perpetually miss the train to my own interior, and to walk there is an arduous peril. I am from a distant universe where I escape all too often. A citrine orb beautified by pressure, suspended in a space that you would have to rummage galaxies to behold. But on this journey to my interior is where I endeavor to hold your hand. We traverse the perfumed night, black and soft as your hair. Our teeth flashing like stars in that good dark, and our eyes, rogue moons lighting our own way. It is a wordless interior. I want to reach this place with you where syllables fall away like banana peels to reveal the spotless sweetness they encase. The location of a trust so delicious that every bite yields a different shade of taste. I remember that waterfall that rained its remembrances down on our crowns like manna. That liquid avalanche has transmigrated to my inner world, and on our dim adventure, I listen for it to guide us home. The mind is a compass needle, spinning, spinning. Let us be heat-seeking sons to that land of no thought, where love shrugs off her moccasins and hangs his hat on a nail before flowing into a hammock to witness its own rising. Let us disintegrate the illusory past that will not serve this bejeweled continent we have procured. Let us rest within the mindless wisdom of our choosing and remain here. All right, so I'm gonna go out with my ode to darkness. Thank you all so much for the love and your deep and loving listening. I love you all. Ode to darkness. I am that candle in your cavity, burning at both ends. My destiny to defy gravity, I soften in my ascent. You swallowed me like a pill, but I am more feast than supplement. Cosmic culprit, you inject your venom in a whisper, you shapeshift, slither. Without your face, suns wouldn't know their places, we'd be strangers to their shine. You reveal them ever faithfully, right on rhyme. Every sunset blows the whistle on how diligently you descend, no matter how bright the day had been. Easy to forget I was golden before you swirled in. Then I stopped walking the sunny sides of streets, smiles growing slimmer. Fog hung its gray coats between my thoughts, draining my shimmer. No matter how clear the sky that day, you hovered like an umbrella, yet somehow in my way, blocking my path, stopping my joy, truncating my laugh. That was before I knew to protect my auric house against your termites, before I knew we were at war. Now, I throw up prayers, double helix my locks into Bantu knots and tighten the laces on my winged Timbs preparing to elevate. This is how I learned that the stars are bullet holes. A prophet shocked the heavens to let us know that the infinite's glow behind your twisted curtain is all that's real, fellow creation. My soul intends to survive these chapters and verses by tweezing blessings from your backhands and meditating to attune myself to the cosmic compass most high within us. Oh, darkness. I am that candle burning at both ends. My twin fires dance livid, test climbing through your bowels. Inside my ascension, I rise through your illusions and limiting lies, up this epic spiral for the blinding shores and skies of paradise. Back talk.
Talk back, talk back, talk back.
Talk back. Yes.
Samantha, I am full. My God, thank you so much.
Thank you, sis. You did that for me, for real. I needed that, for real. Love you.
Love you.
Now,
Yeah,
let
it
me
ain't over
ask
with.
you about your book. When can we buy it? Or you got it already? We can get it already?
Oh, this?
Your book.
This one, this is.
What can we buy of yours?
Huh?
What can
Oh,
we
what
buy?
can you buy of mine?
Yes.
Yeah, these books are, I sell these books. I mean, you know, $15. I'll drop it in the mail to you if you want it.
Yes.
It's a hit me up kind of situation, and I will make it happen.
All right.
So I have quite a few poems here, along with the dope poet Martina Spada, including Signs, the same poem I read earlier. So that's the poem that this is what I have for sale right now, and I also have a children's book. This is my children's book called A Card for My Father. This is a book that I wrote for children of single parent homes. This is a girl that, you know, she's faced with Father's Day with no father. And she's being asked to write a card for her father, and she doesn't know where or who her father is. And it's a trilogy of books. So this is the first in the trilogy about a girl whose father is in prison. So that's where he is, but she doesn't know that yet. So this is a book that you could find on Amazon, Target, website, Penny Candy Books, which is the press itself. But it's beautifully illustrated. It's a picture book. So this is, you know, little Flora asking her mom a bunch of tough questions and her mom not knowing how to answer.
So what is the best way that we can buy that book? Can we get that from you directly where you get most of the money? What do you suggest?
I would suggest, Dan, Brother John, I need to take you on the road with me. Except there's no road to go down these days.
Yeah.
I would say it's best to buy it on Penny Candy Books. That's the website. That's the I'll type it in the thing. Penny Candy is the press.
Okay.
And so I get residuals, you know, from these sales from their site. And when you start going into Amazon and stuff, it dwindles. But if you buy it from Penny Candy Books, that's optimal for me. So I appreciate hearing that.
The poetry book from you.
The poetry book, you could hit me up. You know, you could find me on Facebook, hit me up, or, you know, you could hit me up here and we can do business, but I can send these to you personally. Yeah.
All right.
Because I have a few good copies here left.
Okay.
What about your CD?
People still buy those? Do people still buy those?
We do.
I do.
Oh.
But that's just me though. I probably.
That's just me too, Brother John. You know, we young, so.
I have three CDs. I have Uncircumcised, Raw and Uncut. I have Mirror Mirror, The Art of Self-Reflection, and I have Odalicious Poems, which is my newest CD. So a lot of my odes are on there.
Okay, I'm not circumcising. What's the other one?
Mirror Mirror.
I got that one. I remember that one with the blue cover.
With
right?
the blue
The photo shoot. Remember, Sam?
Yeah, I remember that.
You took the picture. Yes. And what was it? What was the third? What was the last one you mentioned?
The third one is called Odalicious Poems. And that one you could find on iTunes. I have hard copies here, but for digital people, which is where the world went with it, You can find it on, people buy it on iTunes these days, but I do have hard copies as well if anyone wants to.
Yeah.
What about the first two? Are they on iTunes as well?
No, those first two. Yeah, the first two I have here. I don't think those are on iTunes. Only the third one.
Can you put them on iTunes or make them digital?
Delicious Poems.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that.
This is the one with all of my odes. All of the poems here are the odes. So yeah. So yeah, I can if anyone's interested, I can drop these in the mail too. Just,
all right.
You know, just fuck with me when you're ready.
Sam, do you want to advertise your husband's business?
So my husband and I have a joint business where we give spiritual guidance. Excuse me. We give spiritual guidance in the form of dream interpretation readings, as well as oracle cards. So my husband, he's a wonderful clairvoyant. He sees things and knows things that the average person doesn't see or know. And so he's able to understand the language of dreams. So if you wake up from a dream and you're like, what the hell was that about? And like a bunch of weird shit happened. Or if you have reoccurring dreams and you don't know what, you know that the dream's trying to tell you something, but you don't really know how to decode it, that's where we come in. So he's able to help people to understand what their dreams are telling them, which is to say what their soul might be telling them, because dreams are really the language that the soul uses to speak to us and our divine creator. So he's able to really help people in this way to solve problems in their life that the dreams are really trying to like scream at you and tell you, yo, like go left instead of right. But sometimes we just don't listen to ourselves. So I also give oracle card readings. So it's a form of divination where I use these cards with very profound messages. So I give these readings. They look like kind of like this, and each card has a message. And so I do those online as well. So we work together, and I also give oracle readings separately. It's basically a spiritual conversation with a bunch of cards. It's awesome. It's like some people, we just need a little spiritual guidance, so we need a place to be able to talk about our spiritual experiences and maybe things that people don't understand. That's what I live for these days, is to hold that kind of space. So if you want to do business, we're here. Oh, Shantae just said they helped me with my dream interpretation. So helpful. Thank you, Shantae, for being here and saying that. Yeah. Yeah, so the sessions, also what you should know about the sessions is that they're donation based. So we feel good about giving people the option to pay what feels good to them. We don't want to turn anybody away because they feel like they don't have enough. We want to help people. And then what we've learned is that people that have really appreciate it and give. And it gives us the flexibility to help people who might not have it like that, but still need the help, you know? So, so it's a donation-based service. Sound good?
Yes. Yes.
It's a beautiful way to spend time. Our spiritual life is, you know, it's the horse that comes before the cart, especially in these times coming up ahead. We really need to take care and nurture that side of our lives, because that's really what we're going to need to lean on, you know, is our connection to all things. So, and our connection to ourselves. So, so we're here to help guide people in that direction, because a lot of people start a spiritual journey. They don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. They just know that they're on a path. So it's just, you know, sometimes the dreams and sometimes the cards can help us in that way. Give a little guidance. Yeah. Any more questions for me, Keith Rogers?
Oh, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time, for your listening, for your love, for the history of it. I love y'all so much, and
love you.
I'm so glad that we're doing this and that we found a way to come back together during these times. So it was a real pleasure to share these poems with you.
Blessed us. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And Sam, find a way to put those first 2 CDs, digitize them. I mean, they're still worth listening to. So
Definitely.
you're gonna eventually run out of hard copy. No, you don't have a burner like I do.
Those still exist.
So y'all, our feature next week is gonna be Ali. So y'all spread the word. I have a flyer ready probably by tomorrow or Sunday. If you didn't, or you're not a registered voter, please vote. It's a lot of judges up for election or re-election, and we are poets. And I know we love sentencing, but so those judges, and we need to get some that's. I know in Tallahassee we just re-elected a judge that has the worst, well, one of the worst citizen records for black males between the years of 18 and 30, and we done re-elected her 3 times, and they just did it again in August. Well, this week they just re-elected her, and she has one of the highest appeal rates, which means that some of the cases come back on appeal, and the people win. That means she fucked up that she sentenced them wrong. So, and she just got re-elected, and we just gotta pay attention to it. I mean, I know we say that our votes don't count. Yeah, it don't count when you don't vote. So, and you don't have to vote for everybody, but this stuff affects us every day. So be wary of that. And poets, y'all have a platform. Y'all can make money to support candidates. I mean, y'all have to get the gab. I do it. I'm a campaign manager for a judge. I was a campaign manager for the clerk of court back in 2016. That's how I got my job I got now. So it can benefit you directly. I mean, you use your get the gab. Write speeches. Y'all got the power to do stuff. Sam majored in creative writing. Look at her, still creating and writing. Talitha, you still back there with Javante?
Nah, man. She
Gone.
it's her bedtime.
I want her to say something about her school. Because I shared it when she did it, and people asked questions on the comments.
They asked him about your school.
That's what I'm talking about, Javante.
That's love. Wake up.
Wake it up. It's money.
Yeah, boy.
Tuesday. I know it's an open house next Tuesday.
The king that spoke. Come in there.
It is. If you tell us, I guess I'll go to her page and look for it.
Yeah.
And the school is virtual?
Yeah, virtual.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 students right now or something. Start September 8th.
Samantha, put in the chat, if you would, the title of the book you co-authored with her. Thank you so much.
And your contact information. I'm interested in the cards.
Hey, did anyone else want to perform before we close out?
Khalil, you want to do a poem?
Yeah, I'll do some.
All right.
It's your third one in the Khalil. Brother John got on late, didn't he?
Well, brother, I can't count. So
That's not his third one.
And I need to put a hearing aid in a battery in my hearing aid, so I missed it when he did it.
Nah, he only did one. I'm just playing.
Brother John.
Correct. Let's see. From epidermis to the core of me, I must be careful with my speech when paying respect to those who came before me. My style be similar to that of the griot, so nonfiction in my diction be my passion. Don't follow no syntactic rules, care less about iambic pentameter. Hey, let's just say at times, I don't want it to be too poetic. May become too difficult to imagine the experience. For sufferers of Stockholm Syndrome in denial about how the events that left their ancestors homeless affect their very existence presently. Imagine the hesitancy and fear upon seeing this intruder come in, face to face with an alien trying to figure why God cursed his skin. These body snatchers with big boats had an agenda. lust for money, no kupenda in their heart. Africa was the grocery store, so they filled their carts. Extraction complete, made us relinquish knowledge of the gods we knew, for the one they claimed was a son who hung with Matthew, John, Luke, or Pete, and Pete, or sleep forever in the bowels of sharks and sea scavengers. The ocean floor ain't no proper burial. Fear of murder can curb resistance easily, just like being beat repeatedly, but the process was just beginning. Imagine laying skin to skin next to one you never met before, both of you shitting and pissing on one another. And when it got cool, trying to get even closer to provide some cover, man, this was hell. Made life seem to move at the pace of a snail. Then weeks later, from whence the ships first set sail, suddenly they stopped. But wasn't no welcome, a parade, and folks greeting you with lays. It was straight to the auction block, daddy to the draft, mama to the beauty pageant, cried thick. Where if you were young and childbearing, you were branded immediately. And if you was a buck, well, then you was a lottery pick. Same shit, cleaner commode. Can you not imagine being stole from your family, your land, your language, your religion, everything you knew, your understanding and concept of God? This had to be undeniably hard, but the truth of the matter is you ain't been put to work yet. Picking cotton and chopping sugar cane from can't see to can't see, unhealed webs on your back, stinging from the sweat. Under these conditions, who wouldn't eat a pig foot, gut, or neck? Soul food, more like food for survival, because you needed all the energy you could muster if planning an escape, because if you was caught, you were liable to lose your life, and at best a limb, make you watch the rape of your wife and sell your children off on a whim and dare you to defend them. Manhood stolen like legacies no longer sought to be retrieved. So do you still believe that domestication only happens to animals?
I don't believe it no more.
Yes, sir.
More. Clear, you have a CD too, or you have more than one. How can we, is your CD digital?
Not at the moment. I mean, I can do like Sam mentioned about putting them in the mail, but I have a few CDs, none online right now.
You don't have none online and you got a studio.
Well, hey, it's a long story. It's a long story. Yeah.
I wanted you to say yeah.
I took a little break, huh?
I wanted you to say yeah because I was gonna bring you mine to put online.
You say that again? How to put yours online?
I wanted you to say yeah. You got it online. I'm gonna actually put mine online.
I mean, I can work with you on that to get it online. That's not a problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Javante, yours online?
Yeah, I send the link.
All right. Yeah, schedule because we need to support each other now. So, and a lot of the young poets don't know who y'all are, and vice versa. So,
true.
Anybody want to close us out?
What about you, Keith?
Huh?
What about you?
Who said that?
We all did.
We all said it.
Javante, your voice got a lot lighter. That didn't sound like all we all. Oh, for real, who said that?
That was me.
I don't know who's saying it.
You should know my voice by now.
Zorro. I am Zorro. We all do it.
Is that Bree?
Sam.
That was Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, that was cause it's like you're in the bathroom, so I ain't know you were using Prince Charming. Okay, I do a poem. Let me see. Well, let me do a request. What y'all want to hear?
I want to hear that. Enter her net.
That one? We already got it. Sam already did an A's poem.
I want to hear the one where that dramatic ass shit where it was like whole girl got shot and you like felt it.
No, that wasn't a love poem. I was in love with her.
Oh.
And didn't know it.
That was the first line. Remember we did, and you put it on echo.
I remember that poem.
And didn't know it. That was that. I think that's the one, Sam. First
Yeah.
line was I was in love with her.
Yes.
Now I would do that poem, but I always cry when I do that poem.
We can't see you crying, brother.
Good.
Cry is good for you, man.
Let it flow.
Boy, these poets. Here we go. Let me get my tissue. Let me get my Prince Charming right. I was in love with her and didn't know it. Respected the friendship too much to show it. So I shied away from conversations about us. I couldn't imagine life without us, being as close as we were. Us. No me without her. Us. No her without me. Us. I, my, he, she, together we belong side by side, like waves and tides, kept in contact like eyes with good vision, but love that fashion, shared pleasure and pain, but denied that passion for reasons unknown. Maybe she had grown too close to me. But in reality, that is the way it's supposed to be. Friends until the end of time, so close that we could finish each other's rhymes, so close that what one had, we would always give the other some. So close that we call each other's mother's mom, but we were not related by blood, but by friendship and love and an understanding I really didn't understand. Maybe it wasn't meant for a woman and man to love the way we did and cross that line. Care for her so much, my friend thought I had lost my mind, and it never crossed my mind that because of time, she would be out of these thoughts of mine. Excuse me if I start crying, because even after dying, she still has my emotions flying. I mean, she was so into me, and I called her name with such frequency that I had to date someone who had her name, because many a times I made the mistake with no shame of calling out hers many a times, and plenty of time these eyes of mine, this face was mine, was slapped by violent hands, and there I lay, motionless, a silent man, emotionless, filled with hopelessness. Sometimes I wish I could just open this chest of mine and start soaking this heart of mine whenever it is aching, and when I awaken from the memory of how she was taken from here. It has been exactly 1 year that this guy raped her, bound her and taped her mouth and ripped her soul out of her body and shot the corpse in the heart where I dwelt, and I felt the bullet hit her. I grabbed my chest in haste. I grabbed my throat where he slit hers, and I could hear a bitter taste. I had the urge to go get her, but she wasn't at her place. I knew she was in danger. A little while later, a stranger gave me a call, and I fell against the wall when he said, "I'm sorry, sir, but she's dead." And I've been dying ever since, and ever since living has been so hard for me to do. And God, I've been questioning you, because if you knew you took 2 souls at night, you would bring her back to me to let me know everything would be all right. Every now and then when I find myself struggling, I always hear her voice in my left ear, whispering to me, "Keith, I will never leave you. I will always be right here." And when I say right here, I'm tapping my heart. Right here.
Oh, I need a tissue.
Y'all right here, bullshit. I got tears in my eyes. I always do that point, I'll be crying.
You know, Keith, I got a copy of that we did in the studio, and we put an echo on it. Remember that?
No, I was too crying. I was too busy crying. Remember that? Man, you did that. You put that
forward. No, we got it.
I remember one of the Black and Black Rhyme CDs. You did that to Donny Hathaway's song for you.
That's right. That's right, Sam. That's right.
Such a meld. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Bro, Javante, you all right? Looking like you're sick. Oh boy. Y'all don't forget, Ali is our feature next week, so please spread the word. I have the flyer ready.
Boom, bang, yay!
All right. From the 954.
I'm working on Liz and Javante featuring too, so y'all cross the fingers.
Yeah.
Javante,
I better pay my internet connection. I better pay it.
He's working on me featuring, but I can't wait for Ali and Liz.
Yeah. Look, I ain't missing none of y'all. I missed Moses. I ain't missing no more. Oh, Keith, now you recording these things live. You still gonna be able to get the features and put together a packet of the live features from Virtual Black on Black Rhyme? You still planning to do that?
It says recording. I don't even know where it's recording. I'm still trying to get. That's why y'all lost me earlier. I was trying to share it, and I heard y'all talking, but I couldn't get back to the screen to unmute me. Y'all tell me where Keith at? I'm like, I'm right here.
People are like, he's fell asleep. You look so negligent. You look like you.
And Brother John told me,
like, okay, I guess I'll do a poem. We were just holding down.
Brother John,
I thought Keith had gone to the front door at Nefertari. He was at the desk.
Brother John, like
somebody said they wanted to get in free, and Keith had to go down to the front.
Brother John said, who next? I guess I'll go again. How sweet this one, man.
Oh, that silence! I couldn't handle all of that, Keith. Come on, man.
But y'all kept it moving like y'all supposed to, just like the old time. Just like the old time. Ali, how you think this virtual school gonna be going? You think it's gonna work? Ali, sleep.
He froze.
I ain't sleep. I'm trying to work this.
Keep working on that lesson plan for one of them kids tomorrow.
Oh,
what'd you say about the school?
How you think? You think it's gonna be all virtual soon?
Right now we probably gonna be virtual the whole year.
Oh, so all the schools virtual down that way?
Yeah, it sucked.
Because up here they're giving people choice still.
Yeah. Nah, it ain't. It's too deadly down here to go back to work.
It's too deadly there.
It is.
Same
I
thing.
think they're gonna do all.
I said it's too deadly in Tallahassee as well.
They just had the athletic director at one of the schools just died yesterday.
Wow.
At one of the high schools?
Who was that?
Yeah. At Terravella High.
Dang.
They had about eight people at our school got it over the summer, and it was only like 15 people on campus the whole summer, and they were spread apart.
Wow. It's crazy.
Guys, take care of yourself.
Yeah, they had some faculty down up here from one school. I think 3 people from one school died about 3 weeks ago. As a matter of fact, one was a mother and one was a son. The son died and then the mother died.
You know, this is the time where we get all the preventive stuff we could possibly do it. That's so important. It's so important.
So if y'all have any suggestions how people can build their immune system up, please share it.
Khalil, you want to start? You can tell them, brother.
Stay home.
Stay home. That's a good. That's a good one right there.
I have to go to work.
Yeah, I've been taking.
Yeah, silver.
What's that, Sam?
I take colloidal silver.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. That's good. Zinc. Yeah. Watch out, mucus forming foods.
Mm-hmm.
Too much of that.
Ginger, turmeric.
Get you some
blueberries.
Exercise.
Blueberries.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Exercise. Even it's just walking. One thing I noticed is that I've been working out for a while, but I just went back to work last week, and I noticed I sleep better. Because I'm a chef, so I'm on my feet all day. So the last 5 months, I haven't really worked in the industry. Even though I was working out, still sitting down and being on the computer and doing that type of stuff throughout the day. Kind of threw my sleep off. So I would say, as far as the immunity thing, sleep as well,
Yes. Yep.
Water. Lots of water.
That's it. Water.
And water, yeah.
But don't like Sam said, don't let anybody fool you and tell you that that sovereign silver, that purified water, that silver doesn't work. That's good for you because especially when you make overseas trips and things like that, that's a good thing to take with you because it helps boost your immune system.
Hey, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat what y'all saying about the silver. You said something in front of the silver.
Colloidal.
Colloidal silver.
I have someone else can type that.
My bottle.
You said y'all said Polk County silver.
And I could honestly say too is energetically to not be afraid.
Yeah.
Because I think fear also compromises the immune system.
It certainly does.
And our astral body.
That's absolutely right, Sam. Because that's the lowest vibration.
It's a low anger and fear are low vibrations. So I think the best protection is to keep your frequency high with your practices, your rituals, and your mindset, because that's what's going to make us more impenetrable. Is increase your light.
Yep. So I'm gonna type in a brand. This is what I got here in this bottle of the silver product, but it comes in other people do it. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
So what you do? Put it in water?
You put it under your tongue. It's just it's very good purified water.
Oh.
It tastes like water with a slight bitter taste.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in a dropper.
Mm-hmm.
You put it under your tongue and you try to let it sit there for about 30 seconds so that you could absorb it a bit better than swallowing immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I had been doing elderberry because my job required me to have a mask on for like 7 hours straight. So the mask is making me sick, like, because I can't breathe out like I need to. Because the mask that we have to wear the you can't do nothing, you can't breathe out at all. So it's like, sir.
Y'all gotta wear that. Well, you said you were gonna call me sir and not Brother John, so I can't say nothing.
I call you Brother John, but
you just slipped up and do that. But do that N95 mask, is that what they have you wearing at their job?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you see, that's okay. All right, but yeah, that's supposed to be one that's harder to breathe through.
It is, it's supposed to be protecting people's stuff from getting in your face, but it has me like my chest. I can feel my chest. Like I have to take it off and take deep gas just to get some outside oxygen in.
Another Jessica, that reminds me, most of us are not belly breathers anymore. We don't get enough air totally in our body, right? So that's the thing, deep breathing techniques, right? Especially when you get in fresh air, because that's where we get most of our energy from breathing. Food maintains the body, but we get most of our energy from breathing.
7 hours, 5 days a week. The only time I get to take it off is when I'm on breaks, and I have 2 15-minute breaks and then a 30. So the rest of the time, I'm masked up. So, pray for me.
That's tough. It's real tough.
Yeah.
When you had your own business, you had to wear a mask. Remember that?
Shut your face. But I wouldn't be able to do my business right now anyway because it calls for close contact like that. Like, I don't want to be in anybody's space naked like that right now anyway. So
naked like that?
You have to be naked to get the massage, Keith. What is you talking about?
I'm talking about you. I said, well, you must have got another business I don't know about.
Massage therapy?
No.
Massage?
You said nobody face naked. I'm talking about something else.
My business is massage, so I don't know.
You remember how Keith's mind works, you know?
Jeez,
he claimed he got a photographic memory, but I think he got a pornographic memory.
He got both.
He got both.
He got both.
I think you're right about that.
He also has a pornographic memory.
He got all three. He got all three of them.
All three.
I'm gonna end this meeting. I'm gonna if y'all do that, you take care. If y'all can post those health tips so we can share with other people, because I ain't trying to be going to no virtual funerals if I don't have
Yes.
to. And hopefully I survive too. So be safe, y'all, and take care of them kids, y'all. Take care of them kids. Javante, Sam, Keith, Ali. Who else got?
I don't take care of my kids, man. That's why I'd stay married. I outsource.
Oh, dang.
Outsource.
He
I
sleep.
insource.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ali, he brave.
She sleep.
Insource.
That's why I said she sleep.
That's funny.
It's all right.
What you need from someone?
Hey, anybody been inspired to write something new lately, like in the last week or two?
Well, keep the poem I did because of sister passing. Y'all heard that already.
That picture.
Yeah, I remember. I see your post on it too. Or did you talk? We talked about it the other day. When we talked, you had told me about it.
Well, keep maybe for this the suicide prevention thing coming up. I already got something I want to write.
Yeah, do that because we still trying to select poets to it.
Like, look weird. Look awkward.
All right.
I'm online.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll see y'all next week.
All right. Take care.
All right. Peace, everyone.
Ali. All right. We're going to be ready. Yes, sir, brother. Peace and blessings, everyone.
Peace
All right.
Have a good night. Love you. Love you.
All right.
Until next week.
Are you taking requests?
Huh?
You taking requests?
I don't know.
This guy.
Keep them guessing, brother.
I just got requested to do the show.
You gotta tell your secret, man. Don't be telling them that, man. They're gonna think I'm last minute.
He's sneaking up. Oh, you find out when everybody else find out, huh, Ali?
Right.
They're gonna think I'm last minute. Don't be saying that. All right, I'll see y'all later.
See you, brother.
All right.